wonderful, wonderful. Looks good. Very cool. All right, Mr. France.
Howdy.
You you have all the programs and everything sorted out. You're just gonna like stream your screen, and I
Yeah.
can record the Discord stream.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, I think we're ready at any point that you are, but also no rush if you're still working on things.
No, I mean, I'll just say, hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for letting me run it tonight. Looking forward to it. You want me to just go through the scenario first?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Okay. Cool. Well, so got a little bit different one here. Because I am from Colorado, a little bit different than just about everyone else out there down south. Or for the most part, down south or out east some. So we are going to go to the lovely town of Ouray, Colorado. It is middle of nowhere in the mountains. Situation. 3 months ago, the U.S. launched into civil military factions from the east, central, and west, splitting up, claiming territory. Ouray sits in a weird, like, gray zone, not technically claimed by anyone. Everyone here tonight is going to be part of a small local militia made up of, townspeople and maybe some people from the surrounding area. We got 3 squads of 3 armed basic rifles, pistols, 4x4 vehicles. Each squad, you got access to radios. Only thing here, you are limited to line of sight. This is the mountains. Cell service, not too great here. Radios, not too great either unless you're line of sight. You guys, first thing is just going to be setting up, your task was setting up security for the town. You are all just getting in there. You've essentially just lost contact nationwide with people, so figuring it's time to hunker down. So, anyone have questions, comments, concerns?
What size are the teams? 3-man or 4-man?
It's three 3-man teams. I can't expand that if we got some more people that want to join.
All right,
So-
I'm happy to be a squad leader.
Cool. Anyone else? I see like quite a few people in here, so
I
anyone?
guess if no one else was going to do it, I'll do it. This is Phil, by the way.
Let's do
Let me
it.
run and ask my girl, like, when we're going to go grocery shopping, so that I know if I have enough time, if that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you guys hear my fans? Are they annoying?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Loud and clear. No, I mean, are my fans making noise?
Nope, I just
No.
hear your when
All
you
right,
talk.
dope.
Yeah. So, right away, just in general, before we zoom in on the map, or I pull up my own to be able to call out roads and stuff better, I would say
All right.
3 squads.
I got this.
Yep, I would say
Hold up. I
yeah.
got this
Go for it,
bigger
brother.
one. Let's just see that. So, Ouray is right here. like bottom middle of the screen. You can see kind of everything. It is isolated.
Okay, so it's along. It's the last little town on this MSR that's going from north to south or south to north at a slight diagonal.
There is more past it, but it is right in the middle of essentially up here 550 and 62, and then clear down south we go to 550 and 160. But
It's
you are in between. Yeah, you're in between two mountain ranges here. So,
At any case, I was speaking at like logistically before we even talk about where units get placed, right? With trying to control a large area, initial security setup, you're going to have one squad be on post, one squad be out on activity, right? Out on patrol or whatever it is we have going on that day that we need people to do. And then one squad that's on rest / QRF. And then so that squad that since we only have one squad on security and we have 3-3-man teams, I think the best we can do is have 3 posts set up, whatever they want to be, LPOPs, vehicle checkpoints, whatever we decide to do with them, right? And then they're going to have to run their own internal watch cycle, right? So it's 3 dudes. Those 3 dudes are out for 24 hours, and 2 of them be awake at all time. One of them can sleep on 6-hour increments or whatever they come up with. Just administratively speaking.
Sounds good to me.
And then really with trying to control a large area like that, you're going to need... It's an area defense, so you're really relying on that QRF to quickly react to whatever you see. There's no way you're going to be able to set up a secure perimeter around an entire city or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you're mostly relying on that QRF to show up and deal with something.
I have a question. The mission is to secure the town of Ridgeway, or are we supposed to be securing Ridgeway and Portland?
You're securing the town of Ouray. So
Ouray, okay, yeah.
Ridgeway is up here. Ouray is down here. Portland is...
So we're like way the fuck down there. All right.
This is Portland. It is... It's nothing.
All right. We're protecting the town south of that guy. Okay.
Yes, this one.
All right. All right, Mr. GWOT. You take 2 squads, I'll take 1 squad. How about that?
Sure.
Wow. Okay. Cool. I will just leave it to you guys. Basic setup of what's going on.
All right, so...
Yeah, I would say...
You're saying we got... Go ahead.
Yeah, for security, right, we have 1 MSR that comes through the whole town. So I would set 1 vehicle checkpoint, 1 3-man vehicle checkpoint on the north end of it and 1 at the south end of it. Probably a good, mile or 2 away from town. Probably a mile and a half from town. Is that that far? We could scoot that back to where you originally placed
Ish.
it.
Okay.
Some standoff, but not so much that somebody could sneak through, right? A half mile to a mile, something like that. And then, right, probably an LPOP with this team, unless there's anything of value in the town. Is there anything, do we have a big stockpile of stuff or a fuel depot or something that we got to make sure is secured?
So everyone is pretty much on your side. There's no real internal threats. Everyone's just kind of having their stuff. Some of these businesses and stuff, hotels, they got a bunch of their stuff just because they're large businesses. They still got shipments for a while. But no dedicated spot for anything.
All right, I'll tell you what I would really do with this team is I would break up probably into quadrants. This whole map that I'm seeing, right, into four squares, and then I would have that third team patrol a square. So like today, this team is going to patrol whatever the top left square, and then tomorrow when these squads rotate, that off team will patrol the top right square, and so on and so forth. So just in general, we have a patrol going out that seems pretty random, and then that team on their own can make their own patrol path or whatever based off what they think or what recently is going on in the quadrant they're supposed to patrol. And then administrative notes, the teams would rotate, right? So whenever squad 1 was back on security again, it would be a different team patrolling than the one that patrolled last week. That way we're not overworking any teams.
Yeah. So I will tell you guys this whole area here, that's probably, I don't know, 500 feet, like straight up, as well as over here and over here. This back part where this lower squad is set up, that is also a hill going straight upwards. You are completely surrounded by mountains. So,
are you saying it's
doable?
Is it unrealistic for a team to go up there, make a presence for an hour, and then come back in a day? Is that too much?
It'll suck. We can go with that.
For sure.
Let me find it again. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, I think you guys can see this map. Yeah. So you're right here. This is all straight up. Most of these are 14ers, most of these peaks. So verticality is
okay.
Very much so.
Well, whatever is realistic, right? So even if they're just staying in that valley, even if it's just like 400 or 500 yards from the MSR or whatever, I still want people walking around, right? If somebody's coming to observe us, I want them to see, okay, they have the MSR locked down, and then I don't really know how many or where, how often or what or why, but I see dudes like patrolling around sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's unrealistic for them to crest the mountain each day, that's fine. They don't have to. We don't have to do that unless there's a reason to. Whatever. But some whatever is realistic patrol efforts, and then divvy them up in a way that's systematic for us, but would appear somewhat random to somebody else.
Okay. Perfect. Easy. That's looking pretty good. Well, we'll say been a couple days, few days. Everyone's kind of settled in, figured out what they're doing. You get a call from what map is it? You get a call from up here in Ridgeway, a little bit bigger town than you guys down there in Ouray. Here's the Ridgeway map. So you can see they got a couple big roads coming in. They're calling you saying, hey, we'd like to set up a meeting. We want to meet right at this gas station. Just see if we can work something out, be homies, and start trading, doing all of that. So I'll leave it to you guys. How do you want to approach that? How do you want to go about that?
Yeah, I would, whatever squad is on task to do patrol or whatever we have for them to do that day, what we have for them to do is to head up to that town, right? Again, this north and south posts are just a team, and so one squad will go up there, and then probably the QRF squad will be aware that we sent the other squad out to like do a thing. They're not just whatever, setting up LPOPs today or something. So I'm getting stuck in my words. Anyways, there's just a higher level of readiness, right? They don't have to be like in gear standing by the trucks, but probably don't take any day naps today.
Well, so getting up there, you just want to go straight to the station, just say what's up, see what's going on.
Yeah, I don't see any reason, right? Just a standard vehicle patrol. If it's a whole squad, they're probably taking 3 vehicles, maybe 4 if we're taking like some town leaders with us or whatever, and go up there, 100-meter dispersion, Everybody's armed. Got a squad on standby we can call.
Let me pull up different color. Okay, well, so we will make green all of the Ridgeway folks. So they're going to have maybe. Wow. Sorry, it's been a minute since I used Photoshop.
You're good, brother.
So they will have like 4 squads, similar size, similar stuff, all spread out here. They bring up that they have not dealt with anyone really outside of the town for a while. They've had some people going through, and they're coming down to this town of Portland, right in between you. They were just asking if there is anything that you guys have seen, if there's anything that's been going on. You guys haven't seen anything, but they're making it seem like there's something going on. Asking you to go with and check out the town. So, you guys got the choice. You're going back that way anyways. You didn't really see anything on the way up, but you also weren't paying attention.
Sure. Yeah, I say we follow them, radio it in, let QRF know that we are en route from Ridgeway to Portland. We'll let them know when we get there. And yeah, we don't know what to expect, but these guys seem spooked about something.
OG wants me to pass on that his keyboard LARP game is better than yours.
Keyboard LARP game?
Yeah. I am just quoting what I was told.
You're doing great, brother. I'm enjoying myself. Carry on.
Okay. Well, so they are going to send 3 squads with you guys.
All right.
They're coming down the main highway here. Now, they are going to stop and just take a sec before they actually go into the town. That was the wrong thing. Okay, and so you guys have just the 1 squad up there, right?
Correct. 9 dudes.
Well, so they... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying 1 squad, 9 guys, 3 teams of 3.
Yep. So then the Ridgeway guys, they're looking around. Like I said, they're pretty sketched. They're thinking there's something big down here. So they stop. 1 team, they're gonna dismount. They're gonna walk down here, kind of walk over towards the water. They want to just check that out. The other team starts heading here to Dexter Creek Road, just trying to split up some. And the other squad stays with you. They're just wanting to follow you guys. So, what do you guys want to do from here?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, we're a unit attached, so I'm hanging out in the rear as you kind of placed us and following suit. You know, like you guys, what's going on? What do we expect? What are we doing? Other than that, if I don't have any information, I'm just gonna hang in the back and kind of follow suit with what everybody else is doing on and try to think critically as things develop.
Okay, because the team down by the water. Radios in. They got some guys that they're a little sketched about up there. It looks like 5-6 guys. They can't tell for sure. They're asking the middle team to come on down, help them out. The middle team asks you guys to come with, just head on over. But they're not in charge of you, so
sure. Yeah, I would radio over that we need to establish some sort of a a 90-degree position, an L shape, if you will, and push out some dismounts. And again, I'm requesting more information, like what do we see? You're expecting hostile intent. Have these people shot at you recently before? We don't need to all just drive straight at the threat. I'm happy to assist, but 3 whole squads going in a direct assault is not it.
So this squad passes on. It looks like they are armed. It looks like they're gearing up, like getting into vehicles. Looks like they're about to go somewhere. You guys see a vehicle coming up the road towards you, and another vehicle parked right off the side of the road there. They're headed towards you. It does look like armed guys. Can't tell exactly how many they are. They're inside a car, but they are coming towards you, and they're not slowing down.
Push vehicles off to the side of the road. Make a snap VCP. Push dismounts off using vehicles as cover. Have one person step out with his arms waving in the air, screaming, "Stop! Stop! Stop!" Everybody else take up positions to fire.
Perfect. Easy. Well, so they keep rolling up. They stop right in front of you. They all get out. They're all guns up too. They're telling you to put your guns down. It's their town. It's their area. Wondering why you stopped there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, as if I have the ability to control the situation, what I want to know is, I agree, we're not going anywhere from here. And then I'm looking back at green guys and I'm saying, what's the deal? Because he's right. This is his town. Why are we here?
Well, so green, like squad lead with you. He's going, yeah, these guys, they came, they attacked us a couple days ago. They took a bunch of our stuff. They hit the gas station, took a fuel truck. Like we want it back.
All right. What's up, red team? Can we get that shit back?
Yeah, red team is saying no, we didn't.
All right, big brain decision. Side with the Raiders. Like, these green people have disingenuously tricked us into trying to help them and join the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm going to try to not shoot anybody. I'm going to honestly try to defuse this situation. I'm going to tell everybody, if I'm there, I'm going to walk out with my rifle fully slung, or perhaps even just leave it in the truck to like demonstrate I'm not, like, let's chill, and be like, everybody needs to go home. I didn't even want to be here. I didn't know what's going on. Green team, y'all sound fucked up. Red team, y'all sound fucked up. Everybody go home and chill.
Okay. Well, green team doesn't really like that answer, but they get back in their trucks and they start backing up. They're calling on the radio though. The other green teams start heading back as well. They start kind of coming back this way. This team is still saying, "Hey, there's armed guys though. We're not leaving. We're not leaving. There's a bunch of dudes. We don't know what they're about to do."
So they're holding fast?
Yeah, these guys are staying there. These guys they backed up some. They came back, but these guys are still there. That squad is still there. Do you guys want to try and go past them? Do you want to like stay there, go around?
I think we're gonna stay. I think we need to depart with green team from here. I understand we're like getting separated, and this is not a great situation. But yeah, I think we need to depart with green team. We need, because that's gonna also like show de-escalation to everybody. So we leave, and then we need to let that green truck know, like, if those are bad guys, you need to get the fuck out of there because you're by yourself, right? So blue departs along with green.
Oh, back. You want to go back up with them?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so you three are back there. These two green teams, they're still calling for this squad. They're saying, "Hey, get out of there." Then you guys hear gunfire. You can't tell who it's coming from, but you hear it coming from this area, from up here by the water.
Right.
Green team, radios, they're shooting at us. You know, we need help. We need you guys.
What do those roads look like? Does the MSR converge up north with those road systems?
No. Let me find it.
Like, how do they get over there?
So these guys walked.
Oh,
they walked
they
down.
dismounted and walked.
Yeah. So they're on foot. These guys are vehicles. They called out. They had vehicles. It was a bunch of dudes, you know, getting ready, heavily armed. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I have to flip gears. We need to, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, we have to crush red. They split us. We've already, a fight's happened despite my best efforts to disengage it. And red is also in a small community. So if I have to fight somebody, it's going to be the people that already think it's my enemy and are the smaller force, and we're already in a fight right now, rather than try and defuse this fight and then start a fight with a larger force. So, despite my better moral efforts, yes, I think we need to establish a blocking position here with 2 squads. Probably set up a blocking position with 1 squad go in reserve. I'll be the reserve squad, because this isn't even my fucking fight. I'm the reserve squad. 1 green squad sets up a blocking position here, and the other green squad goes to assist with these guys. We call over the radio for the people in contact to set up a support by fire, establish a good firing position, maneuver themselves to a better firing position if necessary, and then set up a sustained rate of fire, and we are going to send assault, right? The squad moving in the assault obviously is going to move under stealth as long as they can, and then once they come under sporadic fire, team bounding, and once they come under heavy fire, buddy rushing up to the objective.
So this upper squad, they dismount, they start running across. This squad, they're running back. These 3, select multiple, I cannot. So these 3 start driving up, following them. These guys, they are getting shot at. They have taken a couple hits. You see one guy like on the ground, another guy on the ground back. They're just booking it. They are hightailing.
All right, that other squad is dismounted right there as well? The assaulting squad?
Yes.
All right.
These 2 are both on foot. These 3 red team are vehicles, 1 vehicle each. So they are coming up. They are still chasing them. They're going up.
So this terrain is unable to be driven through?
It's doable, but not well.
All right.
You can probably go down, but you're not coming back up.
So if these roads don't connect, they just need to come back. Dismounted can't fight mounted. So they just need RTB, and from the road, from the MSR, we need to suppress as best as we can. So anybody that's got a long-range system or whatever, now's the time to shine.
Okay. Well, they are all...
And I don't know why, to be completely honest, I don't know why the hell they fucking dismounted and walked all the way over there in a hostile territory for no reason.
Mm-hmm. Well, so these guys keep driving up there. You can see them heading down there. These guys keep just running back up. They run to you. That first squad, it was like 9 guys. They lost 5 on the way.
Sounds about
right. The
right.
second squad, they lost 2. So you got 1 at half power and 1 at like 3/4. They come back.
I just combined those into
in
one
vehicles.
squad plus. That's a squad plus now.
Yeah. So
it's got like 4 3-man teams or whatever.
Yep. So we'll make that just the big squad there. These guys keep coming down. They shoot back at these guys as they keep running up. But once they get up to the road, they pretty much stop. They just like stance up right here.
And what size is it? So these like 1 vehicle each?
Yes. Yeah. Three total vehicles right here.
All right, I have that squad. That squad is super squad. They're gonna stay there, and then us and this other squad is going to advance, and we're gonna call up QRF from the south. So, and
Okay.
that super squad is establishing a support by fire.
Okay, and you want to go down and
Yeah,
around
yeah,
here?
yeah. That's the goal.
Okay. So you guys get down and around here. These vehicles are set up just blocking the road right there. They see you guys roll up first. They're guns up, but they're not shooting. As soon as green rolls up behind you, start unloading. Absolutely sending it. QRF is like, we'll call it 5 minutes out.
Sure. So this is like at least 6 vehicles versus 2. So dismounts are going to dismount. Drivers and other possibly 1 or 2 other guys per vehicle are going to stay with vehicles, establish support by fire. All dismounts, which there should be at least like 1 or 2 per vehicle, so that gives us a squad. Plus out here are going to flank. By looks of the map, I would say probably, if that elevation dip isn't too bad, I like the woods to the right, but if it is too bad, then we can just skirt off to the left. Either way, we're going to flank whatever looks best.
Okay.
And yeah, they should be enveloped. There's like 3 times the amount of people, 3 times the volume of fire at 90 degrees.
Okay, well, they're pretty much ignoring you. They're mostly just focused on the green guys. Fire back and forth, fire back and forth.
Excellent.
You guys hear more from up north there, shooting back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Can't tell. Everyone's on comms. They're just screaming back and forth. Can't make sense of it.
For sure.
How far up do you guys want to go?
As minimum as necessary, right? So like a 90 degrees, right? A 90-degree flank would be perfect. No further than that.
Yeah, so they like look at you guys. There's a couple of them that are looking over at you, but they're just kind of keeping an eye on you. You're not shooting at them, so they're not shooting back yet.
We envelop, open fire, move on them. They're in 90 degrees. We're committed.
Okay. So you guys push up. Other squad pushes up. You guys just wipe out. Maybe. Wipe out 1. These guys are able. They're going to retreat back some. They're going to start heading back here, right into the center of the town. Green keeps going after them. This squad is down like 3 guys after that firefight. You lost 1 just by shooting there. That whole vehicle is wiped out. These guys are about half power, so there's only 2, 3 of them left.
All right, let green chase and destroy. We're gonna follow up that what, not the main road, but perfect.
Yep. Okay.
And QRF should be on the way until we can get visual or just before, and then ideally at some point green is going to finish destroying. Chase down and destroy this unit, and we will have them be able to rejoin us.
Okay, and QRF is approaching. Where does QRF want to go?
Just follow to us.
Okay, coming up with you guys. Well, so now you're seeing these guys have spread out. They are beating up the squad up here. There is far less of them than the super squad there was before. You can't tell exactly what's going on. A couple bodies here. You see a bunch of bodies up on the road when you're looking.
Okay, so I want right at the bend of that road, I want to push what is 6 of my vehicles out to the left, as it is on your map, right? So to the east, if we can, on the east side of the road. And so we are going to now set up basically a second support by fire. So now we have 2 support by fires, 90 degrees of the enemy. That also left of the road. Yes.
Right there?
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, and then once we have that, What's up with green down here in the city? Have they finished diddle daddling with these last two guys?
So they're chasing. The, these guys are still running. They actually went up and behind here. They're at these houses. Green is coming up. They're chasing them. They're right behind you there.
All right. I tell Green to keep that team busy. I push dismounts. I have one team of 3 dismounts specifically move there to the south to watch our vehicle flanks. And then all remaining dismounts should be like a good amount still, at least 6 or more. They are going to maneuver slightly to the east and north. We will have to coordinate with Green Squad on the MSR to shut off their fires. Right, so now support by fire 2 has all support by fire. So now we're forming a second 90-degree angle upon the enemy, and so this assaulting element of dismounts will come through and mop up the people left on the road. If we had good comms and stuff, which in this situation we probably don't, but in a perfect world for everybody watching, we could not only have the blue support by fire continue to hammer down that MSR with enfilade fire, but we could have that green support by fire shift from each vehicle as if it's a target reference point. And so most of the enemy could be stuck in 90-degree fire from 2 support by fires and have an assaulting element coming up from another angle. But that might be too difficult to deconflict with just random people over the radio we just met today.
Yeah. Well, so this red squad, they see you guys. They're going to keep like backing up. They have taken a couple hits, so they're down. These guys are about half power. There's only 3-4 of them of the 8 that there were. You guys have taken a couple, so you're still dropping 2.
We can creep our
two.
Go ahead. I apologize.
Oh no! So these 2 are still focused up here, shooting this original green squad that you guys were dealing with, the super squad up there. Picking them off slowly, but you can hear less and less radio. You're starting to hear more and more calls for medical from town. So
got it.
They're all just backing up some.
We can creep that blue support by fire that is vehicles. We can creep that up, right? Even come and like occupy up on the road if necessary to maintain good 90-degree with our advancing foot assault element. And we need to get green this green squad that's in the city back in the fight, right? Tell them if they need to leave a fire team to deal with those guys. Like, we have a fire team in a blocking position. If you need to leave one fire team to deal with them, do that. But we need you to send some manpower our way.
Okay, yeah. So they split. They got half of them. They come up on the road with you guys. The other half, they stay down there. They're just shooting back and forth. As you guys keep pushing up, these guys get back and back. And so they, once they hit like up here, almost to that bend in the road, they all just stop. They all just drop their guns. They put their hands up. They're, surrendering, just hands up, hoping you guys stop shooting. So.
All right. Yep. So let's zip tie them, take all their weapons, take the bolts out of their weapons, get everybody restrained to themselves, hands behind their back, and then restrain them to each other, feet to each other's feet, right? So everybody's left foot to another person's right foot in a big circle, and then position them somewhere off the road in the shade or something like that. And then we can leave one team to watch them with a radio and a vehicle. And then we are going to, everybody else, go back to crush or get a surrender from this last team in town.
Okay. So you'll leave one there. These guys come back. You wipe them all out. Green team, they're going to come up here. They're homies now. You guys head back up. A bunch of the prisoners, they're asking to just talk to you guys. Just talk to one of you, whoever's in charge for you.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk to the green guys.
All right, I'll talk to them.
So head of the red guys, he's talking to you. He's saying, hey, we didn't do this. I don't know what they told you we did. I don't know what they're saying, but they just came and they attacked us. They were shooting us. We were just shooting back. We don't know who you are, but you were with them, but you weren't shooting at first. Like, you look different. There's something going on. We don't know what's going on. And he's asking just what it was that they said that Green said that the red guys did. He's just asking, like, why are you here? Why are you with them?
Yeah, cool. So I hear him out. I say, good to go. I'll get back to you on that one. And then I go convene with Green, and I want to hear what they have to say. Like, what's the deal? This is your operation. You had 3 squads down here. I had 1. We were just checking this out. Like, what do you want to do? What is the reason we are here? You guys are even a bigger town than what we have. Y'all have more resources. Like, what's your plan? What the hell?
Yeah. So, green leader, he's talking to you. He's saying, yeah, they stole a big truck, full of fuel, full of diesel. There was another one full of gas. They took them both, brought it back down here. We just know it was them. They went somewhere. We don't think it was you guys because we tracked them. We followed them back here, and they made it almost back here. They're gonna have it. It's around here somewhere.
Cool. So
we just want that back.
Okay, so I say, let's say that's all true. Let's say we turn around and the fuel truck's right there. Then what do we do? You get it back, then what?
Yeah, they're just saying, we just want it back. We're just going to turn around and we're just going to leave because that's all we're here for.
All right. Cool. So I will send. I'll have half my guys. A good amount of dudes watch these dudes. Probably a third of my guys watch the prisoners. A third of my guys go with the green squad to find the fuel truck, and then a third of my guys establish like LPOP cordon, like security position around us, whatever makes sense. Take an elevated position, set up a block on the MSR, something like that.
Okay. But yeah, so you guys go through. You search the whole town. You don't see anything. Your guys go essentially this big loop here. You're checking all the like little back alleys, back streets, but I mean it's a big fuel truck. There's nothing there. It's not like they could really hide it. This is essentially it's a tiny little town. Biggest buildings are like these couple, and they're all barns. They got animals and stuff in them. So there's you're just not seeing anything.
Right.
The red guys keep asking. They're like, "Why are you guys here? What are you looking for? We don't know why you're here. We don't know what you're wanting, what you're doing. Like,
okay,
tell us."
So at this point, I let them know that we're looking for a fuel truck.
They say we don't have a fuel truck. There were some guys that came through a couple days ago. They asked if they could stop. We said no. We didn't have space for them. We didn't have time for them. We just wanted them to keep going. They said okay, and they went north up to the Ridgeway, like up to the town. They were headed that way. We never dealt with them more than just saying, no, go away.
All right, so then I, basically look at Green and say, "There's no truck. Like, what do you? Again, this is your operation. You were wrong. Now what? Are you got to pay these guys back somehow? You're going to, Also, another consideration is kind of probably beyond what you thought about for the TDG, and that's fine. I understand completely as a guy that normally runs it. But like, what is our situation? Does this town have access to something or some resource that we're in desperate need of, or does the green team have access to something or a resource that we're in desperate need of? Right? Does it make sense to just crush red team or join forces with green team, even on slightly immoral grounds, in the name of taking care of our society? I know that's probably not great for on being on the internet for forever, but the reality of those situations, right?
No. So you guys are pretty set. All of like your town is pretty set. You guys got plenty of water. Snowmelt is sweet. Plenty of food stockpiled. You do have a south exit, like entrance exit. It's longer than going north, but it is an option. There's other towns that way. Trade, all of that. People are coming up. They're wanting to trade with you. You know,
all right,
friendly
so
people getting searched, all of that.
When green leader,
the town.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, so town here, they are essentially just little spot. They are on their own. You haven't heard from them. You haven't talked to them. You haven't seen them other than when you just drove through.
Sure.
There has been no issues. Ridgeway up to the north, they're up there. You don't super know their situation. You do know they're bigger than you are. They definitely have more manpower, as shown here. But they're, like, untrained. It's just, like, Russian. We have 1 million people.
Sure.
Just human wall. Versus you guys are better trained, you know, a bit more thoughtful with stuff.
Basically, can we have when we talked blah 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 blah, when green guys figure out for themselves as this is developing that the fuel truck's not fucking here, like what is their demeanor? Are they freaking out? Are they being irate?
Yeah,
are they being chill and reasonable?
Yeah, so
Are they remorseful?
dudes, these like 2 smaller squads that broke off with you, they're more just confused. They were like, they literally just got sent. They were told, yeah, these guys have a truck.
Sure.
Like, go with. Go get our truck back. They stole stuff. They killed a couple people. Like, just go with. So they're kind of with you. They're kind of confused. These guys up here, they're radioing to you, but they haven't moved. They're not wanting to go anywhere. That's where the like squad lead of all of green is up with that group. So he's radioing down to you. Hey, have you found anything? His guys are all saying no. Your guys are all saying no. Like, we're not seeing anything.
So sounds like we need to have a convening of the leaders. I guess me as
Yes.
leader of blue, and whoever is leader of green, and whoever is leader of red, if there is such a thing, need to all sit down and figure out, are we going to be able to use this as a learning opportunity and all like get on the same radio frequency and work together, or is this a problem that we need to fucking sort out right here, right now?
Yeah, so green dude up here, you call for the meeting and he just doesn't answer, and you see car just go up and just disappear. I'm gonna keep it there so if it's not just randomly off screen. So they took off. They're just gone. They left these other 2 little partial squads with you, and they're lost.
What do you think, Phil? What do those beautiful feet have to say? You sound like a robot right now, unfortunately. Yeah, man.
I've been paying attention for the last 15 minutes.
Got you. Basically, TLDR, it looks like red team was wrong. There's no fuel truck here, and when that came out as a fact, pretty much, green team leader just bailed and left all of what remained of his green fellow guys behind. And we have destroyed and have a large POW element of red team off in the bush under guard.
Okay. So there is the green soldiers are still there. The green leaders bounced.
Yes.
Do you think the green people are going to atrocity the prisoners of war if we leave?
I think that I don't know what to think.
So
go ahead, go for it.
These dudes, they are literally your like lowest possible dudes. They just got told, hey, like, you're going here, follow these guys. If someone shoots at you, shoot back. They have no idea what's going on. They are just about as confused as you guys are.
I have concocted a big brain solution to this problem. Check this out. This red town is pacified, and the green town are retards that we currently do not need to worry about, and this has resolved itself for us, and we should bounce.
Yeah. That's, if I'm not trying to unite my society, that's a good answer, right? I could just say, listen, bros, our bad. Like, literally, we didn't want to be here. Confirm of any of you that are alive still. I was, like, walking around without my rifle, left it in the truck to try and defuse a situation. And against my better efforts, it did not get diffused. So then I was forced to resolve it another way. And, yeah, I don't care about the fuel truck that it looks like you guys don't have. Sorry, we shot at each other. Some of my bros died, too. Sucks to be a man. And basically, we're going to... like probably keep you guys individually restrained, but unteam restrain you, right? Untie everybody's feet from each other, leave your hands behind your back, drive y'all into town, drop you off, and then we are going to carry your rifles and drop those off, like just at the edge of town, where it's going to take you guys a good few minutes to walk and get them. So we're the fuck out of here when that happens. And our hopes is no hard feelings. Here's a radio frequency you can reach us at, so we can hopefully deconflict things in the future. If I cared about trying to unite the societies after that, I would probably drive like myself, me and like one other person, concealed carry only, up to Green Team and try to meet with them to essentially, you know, have the same discussion. But if I didn't care about that, then I could just avoid them.
You know what? You're cooking. You choose whether or not we try to make friends and stay kumbaya and reunite the world.
Yeah, because I mean, giving people the benefit of the doubt and not assuming the worst, right? It sounds like it's totally plausible the Green squad leader or platoon leader or whatever, like, really thought these guys had it. He did track it, that it came here. It did come here, and then it left. And he just didn't know it left. And he's just kind of an idiot and a man-child, and he's not able to face the fact that he just, you know, smoked a town and got 10 of his best friends killed for no fucking reason. So rather than, like, own up to that for a moment, he just ran away. So now I have to be his stepdad and drive up there and be like, hey, little Timmy, it's fucked up that you ruined your friend's bike. we're gonna have to work through that.
I wanted to side with the red town. Just FYI.
Yeah, I just didn't know how fruitful that was gonna be. Like, pissing off the biggest town with the largest amount of manpower in the region seems like not the greatest play.
Honest idea. You're not wrong.
So yeah, we'll say that, right? So we tell these dudes, we bring them back, we'd be like, you know, give them the whole spiel. I'm not going to say it again. Drop their rifles off. We all dip. And then, you know, the next morning or whatever, I drive.
Guys, what do you want to do with these green dudes? Like,
what do they want to do?
No idea what's going on. You could tell them, oh yeah, you guys are just claimed by us now, and they would probably just say, okay, sick.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Like, you can come with us if you want, or if you want to drive home, drive home. And Soldier Boy, tell him I'll see him tomorrow.
Oh, well, so most of them come with you. A couple of them are like, I don't know, kind of want to go home. Like, I want to go see my girlfriend or my
Sure.
dog or something.
Sure.
And they head up there.
Yeah, I tell them, like, let them know, you know, I'm totally friendly, waving the white flag. I'll be up there tomorrow or the next day to just have a conversation. Go for it, Phil.
I was talking to someone else as you were.
Carry on, France.
Okay, well, you guys take off, head back to town. You're just back here at home. Coming back. There, we got the one little green squad with you. They're just hanging out, being cool, being homies. They're also kind of confused. They were talking to some of your guys, like your just lower level guys. Yeah, still saying just, we had no idea. They just said, hey, go get these guys.
For sure.
Didn't tell us why, didn't tell us anything.
It'd be like that.
So they're just hanging out with you guys. And then I'll give you, there's a couple options from here. We can keep going, or we call it now, and I can run another week again.
Yeah, I say this is probably a good stopping point, both with the storyline and time wise. And yeah, we can run this again. You can run it next week, or we can go back to my thing for a couple weeks and do yours again. Really, whatever's good for you.
Yeah, I can run next week. If we want, just get I have like 2 weeks worth, 2 hours worth of stuff.
Yeah. Sounds great. Let's do it next week.
So okay, sweet.
Yeah, dude.
What did you guys think? Any questions, thoughts, ideas?
I thought, as far as like you running the show, I thought it went good. I like, especially for your first time doing this, at least on my stream or whatever. Very minimal hiccups. I mean, you probably had less hiccups than even I had normally. So yeah, I think you crushed it. Good storyline. Yeah, but I'll let everybody else talk. Right, I played today. So what do you guys? What would y'all have done differently?
Just from a viewer perspective, are you able to minimize the names on the bottom? I'm watching on 55-inch TV, and the map is kind of small.
More options. I'm not sure, but I'll play around with that this week and see if I can. Nope. I'm already in full
I
screen.
can help you with that. You should be able to.
Okay. Cool. Appreciate the tip.
But yeah, I mean, I just hope I kind of threw you guys off, made you think more, being in a different environment. Because yeah, you're a lot of choke points. There's like set places to move, and if you're not in those places, it sucks to move.
Absolutely.
So yeah, hope that was decent for everyone. And if anyone else wants to hop in next week, you know, welcome to. Now that you've kind of seen what I'm doing, kind of got an idea there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alrighty then. I think that does it for tonight. Appreciate everybody attending. Thank you for running it. I'm Mr. I Hate France. See you guys. Same place, same time next week. Same story.
Cool. See you next week.
Yes, sir. That went pretty good. We went pretty smooth with GWOT being a squad leader for once. That was good to see.
Yeah, I had fun. I don't mind doing that at all. Whenever anybody else ever wants to run it, for sure, it's a good time.
Yes, sir. Props to France for making everything go pretty smooth. That was pretty nice, guys.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Come on back next week.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Well then, I'm gonna take off too. So.